Hey, how y'all doing today? I'm what they call a reader. My first show. You gotta bear with me. I gotta see what's gonna work good for us. You know what I'm saying? That look pretty decent. Okay, let's see. Get some stars up in this place. There you go. Okay. See, right? Yeah. 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 That's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. I'm gonna stand here. I'm gonna get a different light, but not right now. Let's see if we can put this down here. Do what I need to do. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. Hey, how y'all doing today? My name is Jarita. And basically, I'm gonna read to you the things that wasn't read to you before. But before I do that, I'm gonna be right back. Coming back. Well, coming back. So basically, like I was saying, I'm gonna read to you. I'm gonna move this up a little bit. There you go. Beautiful, beautiful, right? You probably can't see that right there, but it's basically saying El and I'll be right back. You may want to know what El is. That anointing oils. Yeah, a lot of good things. Everybody should have their anointing oils. If you don't, get in the inbox and I'll send you some. How about that? Yeah. This is not the type. You have to anoint yourself, anointing oils. You want to look jiggy with it. You want to be nice, okay? So I am the reader, and I went by many different names, and I'm not going to explain everything that I've done, not yet, but in time, I will be able to explain many things that have not been explained before. So basically, we're talking about doing things. The first is called discipline. The second is faith, sacrifice, sacrifice being firm or firmness, having patience, forgiveness, and peace. So basically, we're going to start and we're going to go up with peace, and that's the word salam. So we're going to say salam. I'm going to say salam to you, and you say salam to me. Salam means peace. Salam is the first thing when we saying halo or hello, which is halo, which is a covering over the body. It's almost like saying your aura. So we're going to say discipline, faith, sacrifice, firmness, patience, forgiveness, and peace. Peace, forgiveness, patience, firmness, sacrifice, faith, and discipline. These are the sevenfold you. These are the things that you must articulate and live. This is your way of what they call it life, but we call it hayat. We will go into the many different things. And this book is called the Black Book, or some people call it the Holy Tablets, the Black Bible. And we're going to start off reading some of the things in the table of contents, which is the epic and creation and before. Now just listen to that. The epic of creation and before creation. Before creation on earth. These are the things that other people do not talk about. We talk about it. The beginning. In the beginning. But before the beginning, it was something before the beginning. So we talk about epic of creation. That's considered to be the beginning and before creation. The story of Lucifer, Luciferian, lucid skin, all of that is together, working together. The war in the skies. We're talking about the war that was in the skies. They call it the war of the heavens between the angels, and there was other wars between other people or other, I would say humans, but other people. Then you have the journey of Nibiru. Nibiru is a planet ship, 3 times bigger than the Earth. You see that in one of Will Smith's acting pictures. Then you have the origin of the moon, how the moon came into play, the creation of the solar system, life forms of Tamat. Tamat is another word for Earth, Tamat. We have the evolutionary process, the replenishing of Tamat, the firmaments, the new beings, the fashioning of the atom, which they call Cadman, which they call Adam and the partner Eve. In our image, after our likeness, how humans are created out of the image of other beings who have been reduced to angels, Anunnaki, or Elohim. Chapter 2 in this book talks about the mission to the planet Earth, the revolt, the birth of slaves, Adama, which is slave made to order, the death of a slave, the prayers of a slave. Chapter 3 goes in Karama, which means the scientists, It speaks about Nagal and aristocrat, aristogal. It talks about the chosen physicians, those who are trustworthy, the disagreeable Cushites, the dragons, and the Cyrus mystery. It talks about the Hogan, and these are my tears. It talks about the Garden of Paradise and the faithful ones. Chapter 4 is called La Nabu Shanama, or the Enuma Elish. The Enuma Elish, the epic of creation. The Enuma Elish 2, and Shah speaks to Kaka, and the Enuma Elish 3. Chapter 4 goes to Elgana, which means the closed or enclosed garden. It talks about the formation of Cadman and Nicobar, which has been reduced to Adam and Eve. It talks about the 4 rivers. It talks about the enclosed garden. It talks about the reptilian Nakash. It talks about the 2 gates of the enclosed garden. It talks about Enlil and Ninti, or Enlil and Ninlil. It talks about a tale of a human being. It talks about patience in the fall of the Adamites. And this book goes on and on into more other things, and we will get into that at a later time.